Hello everyone, Tweedledumdy here, back for another episode of our deck crafting guides, and we'll be continuing with the Monsters faction. Only this time, we'll be looking into epic cards. As a side note, I know this video has been delayed and I have slowed down on making videos quite a bit, and that's because I was honestly feeling a bit burnt out having to balance both streaming and making content. But not to worry, everything's fine now, and I hope you guys can bear with me as I try to balance out my schedule and get used to this whole new routine, okay? So, going back to the video. Monsters, very similar to Northern Realms, has some very good free base set epic cards as well, so make sure to check those out first. They are Ozrel, Spirit of Asleep, and Alpha Werewolf. Moving on, we'll be looking into epic cards, or cards that require 200 scraps to be crafted, and the cards I will be mentioning aren't ranked in any particular order, so feel free to craft the cards you think will be most useful for you if you don't have enough scraps to craft them all. Once again, this video contains my personal opinions, and we will be looking into not only the card's power level in the current meta, but also its versatility in being able to be added into various types of decks. With that out of the way, let's get started. Our first card is Katakan, a 9 provision 6 power unit with Thrive that summons a 2 power Ekimara on the same row and would summon another Ekimara as its Death Wish. There's a whole lot going on with Katakan, but the one thing for certain is that it gives you a lot of value for its provisions. Even without any Vampire or Death Wish synergies, Katakan is a very versatile card that should be easy to slot into many kinds of monsters decks. Next up is Goliath, an 8 provision 10 power unit that summons the opponent's highest unit on their side as its Death Wish. Now, you might find that Death Wish drawback to be quite scary, but as long as you play Goliath at the right time, either as a last play or to bleed your opponents in round 2, you can pretty much get away unpunished. Goliath works very well with cards like Ozrel, but even as just a standalone 10 points of power, Goliath shouldn't be that hard to include into most of your monsters decks. Up next is Parasite, a 6 provision special card with the organic tag that either deals 6 damage to an enemy unit or boosts an allied unit by 6. The versatility of this effect makes it so that you can pretty much guarantee getting 6 points or more with this card, and you know that there's nothing more we love in this channel than flexibility. Our fourth card is Toad Prince, an 8 provision 3 power unit that lets you consume any unit with 3 power or less. This card can give you a maximum of 9 points, in addition to removing a potentially troublesome enemy unit, but other than that, you can also use him as a consume trigger for your own board if the situation calls for it. Once again, Toad Prince is a versatile card that can give you a lot of value on its own without needing that much deck building support. Finally, we have Queen of the Night, a 7 provision 5 power unit that lets you either purify a unit or give an enemy unit bleeding for 4 turns. This card's Purify ability can be very powerful in certain situations, but having the option to use the alternate bleeding effect is what gets this card on the list. And that's it. Our top 5 monsters epic cards that I recommend beginners to craft first. Honorable mentions include Pugo Boombreaker, Armor the Rakkus, Endrega Queen, Divana Runestone, and Proto Flooder. All the cards I've mentioned are pretty versatile and can easily be slotted into many kinds of monsters decks. So, what do you guys think? Do you have other monsters epic cards that you think should have made the list? Let me know in the comments below. Also, please leave a like if you like this video, and if you want to see more, consider clicking on the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you guys have a nice day. Bye!